we were talking about moving from fear to love, and that is what I see is happening in the nation and around the world with the coronavirus being such a stress-provoking incident, is that we tend to move immediately into that fear mode. And what happens in the fear mode is that your stress hormones, your adrenaline and the norepinephrine and the epinephrines, they all start to produce chemicals and just cause reaction in the body. So to counteract that, you need to move into a place of bodily relaxation, but also to disengage the mind and the brain and the thoughts and the patterns and all the things that keep you in that stress mode. So this meditation is ideal for that because it's guided. You don't have to worry about the distractions in your own mind. It's guided to get you to a deep level of relaxation without you having to do much of anything but lie there. So for me, Yoga Nidra has been a guiding force in my life ever since the first one I did. I became a practitioner of it, and now I teach it, and I love to teach teachers to teach it. It's just that it's so instrumental in balancing out that sympathetic nervous system response with the parasympathetic. So if you've never experienced it before, I think you'll enjoy it. So thanks everyone for joining me here tonight. I do intend to do this weekly on Thursday nights for the duration of while we're in this uncharted territory. I don't know how long that will be, but I will continue to do them. In fact, I marked this video as week 2. So tonight, instead of moving from fear to love, I wanted to focus on the fact that, re-emphasize the fact that stress weakens the immune system. So all that you can do to reduce the stress response in your body is going to help boost your immune system. And what do you need now during a pandemic? A healthy immune system. So I thought it was very appropriate to do this at this time and complimentary, because it's just really urgent that everybody make that their highest priority in these days. So Yoga Nidra is the perfect antidote to stress. So today I wanted to just touch on the fact that it's our consciousness, within our consciousness, that we create. That's when we have the creativity to dream, to envision, to visualize, to imagine a different future for ourselves, or a different path for ourselves. So with this is, follow me now, but this conscious creation is sort of what we call in the Western world an intention. Like I'm going to set an intention to clean out the garage next Saturday. And that may or may not work. In the yogic tradition, the intention is called more of a sankalpa. It's called sankalpa, and it means that which you want to create, that which you want to experience. So your experience going forward, you can literally, this is the magic part, is create it for yourself during the meditation. So in Yoga Nidra, we insert the sankalpa into different levels, subtle levels of your consciousness. When you're starting to drop from one level of beta waves down to the alpha state, where you really are receptive. You're still conscious, you're not asleep, but you're really receptive to suggestions, and we drop it in there. So the sankalpa, or the intention that I want to use for us tonight, is everything in life is the creation of consciousness. So when I say the sankalpa during the meditation, I will repeat it 30 times, and I'll do it out loud, but you can do it to yourself so that you can recall it later. Okay, so just a few remarks then about Yoga Nidra if you've not been with me before. As I said, you're in a lying down position, in Shavasana we call it, with you're facing upwards on the floor, or your yoga mat, or even in bed. You can do this from your bedroom. Your feet are a little wider than hip distance apart. Allow your feet to flop open. Your arms are down alongside the body with your palms facing up. And you can, if you have low back pain, you can put a pillow or something, a wedge underneath your knees to lift up and just take that pressure off the back. And that will help you sustain that position throughout the whole meditation. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the comments here. I encourage you to eliminate any distractions, place all phones on silent mode, use whatever props you need to be comfortable. I do suggest a light blanket or sheet to pull over you, maybe in the deepest part of the meditation you feel chilly, your body temperature does drop, so you might want to have something handy to pull over you. And you will hear some instructions from within the meditation. I'll be telling you what to do. But there will also be periods of silence. And you may think, oh, is it over? But it's not. Those periods of silence are intentional, and they're there for you to go deeper within the meditation. So when you feel that there's nothing going on, just allow yourself to drop back into that silent space that we're creating. You will know when the meditation is over, and don't worry if you do fall asleep during the meditation, you will still receive the benefits of it. And then once the Yoga Nidra is closed, I will end the live feed, so please just continue to rest comfortably, move on your way to your bedtime routine, or depending on what time zone you're in, and enjoy the peace. And because of the live nature of this, and because it's a one-man show here, I won't be able to answer any questions, but if you have some, please put them on the Facebook page, Nautica Nidra Yoga, under the event, and I will try to answer them as best as possible. Okay? So with that, go ahead and get comfortable, lying on the floor, lying on a yoga mat, lying on your bed. And when you're ready, just close your eyes. Take some deep breaths. And relax. Give yourself permission that during this time, no external or internal disruptions, noises, distractions will affect you. That you will remain conscious and alert. And also during this time, trust. Trust that whatever issues are in the way of you accepting this moment, how it is, and all its imperfections, that they will be released spontaneously and effortlessly. There's no need for you to do anything about it. And now, let's all take a deep breath in. And exhale with a big sigh. And again, take a nice, deep, big breath in. Exhale and let go even more. Begin to let go of all thoughts, worry, and tension. Be still and feel a deep sense of contentment and peace in your heart. And now, maintaining this deep sense of stillness, allow the arms to gently float up off the floor until the palms come together. And then gently begin rubbing the palms together, generating some heat, really using the friction to whip up a good batch of heat. And when you feel the heat between your palms, then you can place your fingertips on your eyelids and the entire surface of the palms touching your face. And then start gently massaging the face. The fingers working up from the eyebrows to the hairline. And then moving out toward the temples, circling the fingers at the temples. And then moving down to the joint of the jaw, and really work into that joint of the jaw where we hold a lot of tension And then move along the jawline to the chin. And then gently massage around the parentheses of the mouth. Gently easing out any tension, any holding. And then move on up to the bridge of the nose and around the orbits of the eyes. Moving to the ears, pulling down in front of and behind the ears, and maybe even giving a gentle pull on the earlobes. And just feeling tension and holding melting away. Now squeeze onto the back of the neck, and maybe even onto the shoulders. And now place the entire surface of the palms on the face with the fingertips back on the eyelids. And now drop all expression from the face. Take a deep breath in and let go. Take another deep breath in and let go even more. And now release your arms to the sides. Gently allow them fall to the side. And feel the impact of the touch flooding your whole body. Bathe in those sensations, calming the body and quieting the mind. And now just release your attention and just allow it to float freely throughout your experience. Notice how it may gravitate to a thought and then move to a sensation, or just rest on the breath. Make no effort to interfere with or control your attention. Simply watch it as it spontaneously moves among the various experiences present in each moment. Feel your outward attention moving inward. Feel a deep sense of stillness expanding everywhere. Become totally absorbed and fully engaged in the flood of energy. The more you can focus on this feeling, the stronger and the clearer it will become. Allow the mind to dissolve into bodily presence. Now, maintaining this inner stillness, gently cover yourself, and if you wish, you can place an eye pillow or towel over your eyes. Make any final adjustments so your body's in a comfortable position, but do not fall asleep. Throughout this entire period, remain relaxed and motionless, and stay in touch with my guidance at all times. In Yoga Nidra, you enter the subconscious pranic field. Let your mind merge and melt into this energy body and go beyond the boundaries of body and mind. Do absolutely nothing from now on. Simply relax. Let go. And drop into the deepest state of tranquility, stillness, and peace in the third eye. Now your consciousness is in direct communion through your energy body. Now we will bring our awareness to the breath. So as you breathe in through the nose, fill your lungs completely without straining. And then start exhaling through softly pursed lips, as if you're blowing through a very tiny straw. You don't need to make an O shape or force anything. Just let it be natural. Let it be a prolonged, steady stream of breath. And empty your lungs completely. As you inhale, fill your heart with joy. And each time you exhale, empty your mind of all anticipations and empty your body of all tensions. With every breath, dropping into a deeper level of silent awareness and experiencing the balancing and relaxing impact of the parasympathetic nervous system. Continue to breathe with constant awareness and detached attention. Now return to your normal breathing and turn your attention inward. Bring your attention to the eyebrow center, the third eye, and drop into the deepest level of silence right now. Now we will continue with 5 more slow, deep breaths. Count them like this: 5, I am breathing in. 5. I am breathing out. 4. I am breathing in. 4. I am breathing out. Continue to breathe like this until I ask you to stop. Let yourself be more relaxed and peaceful with each breath. Now allow your breath to return to normal. And feel the energetic impact of the breath in the form of pulsations in the body. Your awareness allows the energy field in the body to grow and expand. Just experience it. Energy follows attention. Let your mind merge and melt into this river of energy flowing through your body. Drop into that silent state where all doing stops. Let go. And then let go even more. Experience silence extending everywhere. Enter into an effortless state of ease. Now, follow my guidance as we move our awareness through different parts of the body. Let your detached attention release the dormant healing power trapped in the meridians and connected organs to carry out the healing from within. I will guide you rapidly from point to point while you remain in non-doing, silent awareness. Resolve to yourself that you will stay awake and alert. Now, bring your undivided attention to the brow center. And next to the pit of the throat. Right shoulder, elbow, wrist, tip of the right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger, wrist, elbow, shoulder, pit of the throat, left shoulder, elbow, wrist, tip of the left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger, wrist, elbow, shoulder, pit of the throat, middle of the chest, right side of the chest, middle of the chest, left side of the chest, middle of the chest, navel point, middle of the pubic bone, right hip, knee, ankle, tip of the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe, ankle, knee, hip, middle of the pubic bone, navel point, middle of the chest, pit of the throat, and back to the brow center. Gather all of your awareness at the brow center, the Ajna chakra, and let the non-doing presence fully manifest in your brow center. Observe this vast stillness and silence. Now bring your attention to a constricted or a dense part of the body, someplace that is still holding onto tension. Though you may not consciously recognize the cause of this feeling, the innate intelligence of your body knows how to resolve it. So breathe into this area. Make space for it. Give it room to move and to loosen and disperse, dissolving and lightening, the body releasing what it no longer needs. Use the breath and breathe into the area. Now sense the body's healing energy streaming towards the area, as if it was attracted to it like a magnet. And watch this part of your body returning to wholeness, vitality, as it is surrounded by this healing light. With each inhalation, begin to sense the body as more energy than density, until the whole body is felt as a pulsing, tingling energy field. Any emotions, thoughts, and fear that may have contributed to this imbalance can now be released and resolved. See and feel the whole body healed and whole. Now, in this deep state of awareness, allow the following polar experiences and their associations to arise and dissolve, simply allowing all experiences to move through without preference, labels, or judgment. By remaining witness, you are releasing your identification with pre-programmed thoughts and feelings. Fear and safety, agitation and calmness, sad and happy, hate and love, violent and tender, helpless and powerful. Just remain as a witness, as if you're observing a movie. Anger and peace, sadness and joy, crying and laughter. Now gradually allow for visualization and any accompanying sensations to fade as you bring your attention back to the third eye. Let your attention shift and focus your gaze on the third eye. It is here you have entered the sacred space of Shiva consciousness, where unmanifest potentiality has become manifest actuality. Settle into the silence of your being. Let all this feeling flood your entire nervous system, bathing every cell in the luminous, healing light of divine presence. It is here where your intention, where the sankalpa is actualized and fulfilled with effortless ease. I will repeat our intention 3 times while you say it to yourself. Everything in life is the creation of consciousness. Everything in life is the creation of consciousness. Everything in life is the creation of consciousness. If you have your own intention, repeat that to yourself now. Allow this intention to go to the deepest levels of recognition with no hesitation. Know that your higher self recognizes and accepts your intention. You can have faith and trust that it is being acted upon by a higher power of the source within you. There is no need for you to do anything about it. Bring your attention back to the center between the eyebrows and feel all the energies of your body from all meridians activated, purified, and balanced. All channels are open and the life force is flowing freely, healing the body and calming the mind. Open your heart and feel content. Establish yourself firmly in faith and trust to receive the grace and guidance of the higher self within you. The more often you go to your source, the easier it will be to return there, and the longer you can stay there. If you wish, feel the presence of your own spiritual guides surrounding you and blessing you. Accept their blessing and grace, embody it, and spread it wherever you go. You have prepared a base now from where you can carry out interactions with life and interpersonal relationships with the power of love and the source within. You are the emissary of love and light. Carry it to everyone you meet and everywhere you go. And now slowly, gently, feel yourself beginning to rise to the surface of awareness. Notice the rising and falling of your breath. And begin to come back into the awareness of your physical body. But first, feel the sensation of your whole body lying on the floor or the bed. Feel the sensation of the whole body in the space. Feel the quality of the air as it touches your skin. And as you're ready, and you feel the impulse, you can begin to move and stretch your body as if awakening from a very deep, healing sleep. And if the impulse is to remain still, then you can do so. And when you're ready, gently pull the knees into the chest and roll over gently onto your right side, curling up into a fetal position. Resting here, bring your breath into your awareness again. Notice how soft the breath is. Notice how relaxed the body is. How quiet the heartbeat is. And notice how silent the mind is. Be still and be grateful. And know that you can enter here again and again. And now keeping the eyes closed. And if you wish to remain lying down, that's fine. But if you like to pull yourself up into a seated position, bring the hands together in prayer position at the heart center. And we will close the Yoga Nidra with a single Om together. Inhaling. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jai Bhagwan. See you next week.